So very similar to the addition, unlike fractions, we need to make it the simple form by reducing on the left side and right side. And also we need to find the least common multiple for denominators. And then we do the subtractions for the numerators, two numerators on the top. And then we make the simple form again. So that's a 4-step to do it. Okay, let's get started. So first one, we need to make the simple form here. So 5/7 minus 2/3. So 5 and 7, 2 and 3, there's no. So this is already the simple form. There's no common factor for this. So number 2 will be find the least common multiple for denominators. So you can see 7 and 3. So it will be 7 times 3, which is 21. So 21. So now we are focusing on left side, which is 5/7. So from 7, you times 3 to get 21. So your 5 also need to times 3, which means 5 will be 15. And this now go to the right one. So minus, you put minus here, still the same. So you put 21 here. So this is the least common multiple for the denominators. So from 3 to 7, you times 7. So 2 also need to times 7, which give you 14. So this answer is 1/21. Okay, moving on to the next one. So 2/3 minus 3/8. So let's see how many we can get. So first one, when we make the simple form for the both side, for both side. Okay, now we need to find the second step will be find the least common multiples. Okay, so now we know 3 and 8, the common multiple with 3 times 8, which is give you 24. So I put down 24 on the left side. Also, I can put on the right side as well. Okay, so from here, 3 to 24, you multiply by 8. So 2 also need to multiply by 8, which is 16. You can pause video anywhere you want or follow my step. I guide you step by step with instructions. And minus, I put minus here, 3/8. So from 8 to 24, we times 3, I put here, just as a memorizations. So 3 also need to times 3, since the button also times 3. So 3 times 3 will give you 9. So now we can clean the form, we can do the subtractions, which is steps 3. Subtractions. So now you have 7/24. And the last step will be sometimes it's not a simple form, so we need to make the simple form again. So that's pretty much the step. Oh, I have a spelling. Okay, next one, number 3, 6/7 minus 2/6. So first one, we do make the simple form for both sides by reduce. Okay, 6/7 looks good to me. Minus 2/6. We know 2 and 6 has a common factor 2. So we divided by common factor 2. We got 1/3. So 7 and 3 from the top, we got 21. So, okay, let's go to here. So how to get from 7 to 21? So we times 3 from on the bottom side. We also need to times on the top side, which is numerator side for the 6. So 6 times 3 will be give us 18. They'll give you minus. So now we got the 1 over 3. 3 how to get 21? 21 is from this least common multiples. So we times 7 to get 21. So 1 times 7 as well. So this is 11. Don't worry if you didn't see my answer. It's a little bit messy here. We have an answer sheet on the next page, so you can always refer back there. 7. So number 3 will be 11 over 21. So number 4, 4 minus over 6 minus 4 over 8. So first one, we need to make the simple form for both sides, which is left side and right side. Right side, I mean on the right of the minus, and then left side, which means on the left of the minus. Okay, so 4 over 6, we know there's a common factor for 2. So we divided by 2, we got 4. Divided by 2, we got 2. 6 divided by 2, we got 3. And then 4 over 8, we got a 1 over 2. So 3 and 2, now we need to find the least common multiple. So we use 3 times 2, which gives you 6. So how can we get from, so I put down here 6, 3, we use times 2 to 6. So the top one, 2, also need to times 2. So we got 4. And then minus, I put minus 1 over 2. So 2 to 6, how can we get from there? We get times 3, and then 1 also needs to times 3, since the bottom one also times 3. So we got 3. So will be 4 minus 3 give you 1 over 6. So that's answer for number 4. Okay, good job, guys. And next one, let me put down this one here. Okay, so let's follow the step. So make the simple form for both sides. So let's check number 5. 4 over 5 minus 2 over 3. 4 and 5, there's no common factor, so this is good. 2 over 3, 2 and 3, we don't have common factors. So, okay, now it's a simple form. Now second step will be find the least common multiples. So 3 and 5, so I use 3 times 5, which give you the least common multiple, which is 15. So I put 15 on here. So from 5, how can we get to 15? We times 3. And also 4 also need to times 3. So it will give us 12. 4 times 3 and then minus. So 3 also need to get 15. So this one, 3 times 5 give you 15. So the top one, 2 also need to times 5 to give you 10. So 12 minus 10 will be 2. So 2 over 15. So next one, number 6, 2 over 3 minus 1 over 6. So 2 over 3 minus 1 over 6. So let's make the simple form. Okay. So 2 and 3, there's a common factor will be 1. So that's, we don't need to change it because it cannot be reduced. So 1 over 6 is already the simple form. Okay, now we need to step 2, find the least common factor for denominator for number 6. So 3 and 6. Let's try. So I put 3. I divided both with 3. So 3 divided by 3 give you 1. 6 divided by 3 give you 2. So I use the 3 times 1 times 2 will give you 6. It's 3 times 1 times 2. So I can, this is using to find the least common common multiple. So let's find it is 6. So I can now know the bottom one, which is the denominator. So I need to be 6. So 3, how to get to 6? We times 2. And 2, how to get to 6? So 2 also need to times 2. So will be 4. So minus, we already have 6. So 6 over 1, we can stay the same. So we find this is 3 over 6. Okay, now it's very important. Step 4, we need to make the simple form. 3 over 6, we know there's a common factor for 3. So it will be 1 over 2. So the answer will be 1 over 2 as the simple form. So always encouraging to use to get the simple form. That's easier and smaller numbers. Okay, let's move on to number 7. So my a minus 12, a divided by 12 and minus 1 over 5. So first we need to make the simple form for both sides. So we divided by 4 on top and bottom. So we got 2 and 3. The number we divided is the common factor. So common factor, we have 4 here. So 2 over 3 and minus 1 over 5. So that's a simple form. Okay, step 2, we find the least common multiple for the denominators. So I know there's a 3 and 5, so I use 3 times 5, which give you 15. 15. So from 3, how to get 15? We got use with times 5. So 2 also need 2 times 5. So this value will stay equivalent. So minus 1 over 5, 5, how to get to 15? We times 3. And 1 also need to times 3 to get 15. So it will be 7 over 15. Okay, don't worry, you can pause anywhere. And if you didn't get the answer here, I have an answer sheet on the back, which is the second page. You can always refer to that. And that's the answer will be here. So don't worry about it if my writing is a little bit messy for you. Okay, moving on to number 8. 6 over 10 minus 4 over 8. So let's make step 1, make the simple form for both sides. So that's reduce, we call reduce. So 6 and 10, we know there's common factor 2, so we divide it by 2. We got 3 and 5. Okay, 4 and 8, we know there's a common factor 4. So we divide it by common factor 4, we got 1 over 2. So 5 and 2, I know the least common multiple, which is step 2. I just multiply together, I got 10. So from here, 5, how to get to 10? We times 2, and 3 we times 2, so which give you 6, minus, so 1 over 10, 1 over 2, so we know the denominator is 10. We need to make it equal in order for us to do the subtractions. So 2, how to get to the 10? We times 5. 1, how to get to the 10? We times 5. So will be 1 over 10. So that's the answer for number 8. Okay, number 10, number 9. 7 over 11 minus 1 over 3. We check the step first. Step 1 is the make the simple form for both sides. 7 and 11, there's no common factor. Common factor will be 1, so that's a simple form already. Cannot be divided more. And 1 over 3, it's already a simple form. Okay, so let's see next one. So we use 11 times 3, which give you 33. So 11 we times 3 to get to 33, and 7 we times 3 to get 21. Yes. Okay, and 1 over 3, we know the bottom denominator 3 is 33, so we times 11 to get 33 from 3. And 1 we times 11 as well, so 11. So this answer will be 10 over 33. So next one will be 10, 2 over 8 minus 1 over 6. So 2 over 8, I know that's divided. We can divide it by 2. So 1 over 4. And 1 over 4 minus 1 over 6. So 4 and 6, we can try to find the most common multiples, least common multiples. So we notice that we can divide it by common factor 2. So here's the common factor, we can divide it. So we got 2 and 3. So now I know I use 2 times 2 times 3, I can get least common multiples. 2 times 2 times 3, which give you 12. So 1 over 4, from 4, how to get to 12? We times 3. So 1 also need to times 2. 1 need to times 3, sorry. Okay, minus 1 over 6. So we know there's from 6 to 12, we times 2. So top 1 also need to times 2. So this will be 1 over 12. Okay, moving on to next 11. 6 over 9 minus 2 over 5. So step 1 will be make the simple form for both sides. Let's check. 6 and 9 were common factor 3. So we divide it by common factor 3. So we got 2 and 3. And the 2 over 5, we don't have any common factor, which is we only have common factor for 1. So we can keep this as a simple form. So step 2, find the least common multiple for denominators. So now we have 3 and 5 for this question. So I use 3 times 5 to get the least common multiple. So this is a least common multiple. So 2 over 3, we know 3 times 5 give you 15. So 2 also need to times 5. So 2 times 5 will give you 10. So minus 2 over 5, we know 5, how to get 15? We times 3. So 2 also need to times 3. So it will be 4 over 15. So number 2, 5 over 6 minus 2 over 6. So we know 5 minus, since this is the same number, so we can do the subtraction by doing 5 minus 2. So will be 3 over, we keep this denominator the same, 6. And then now we need to make it the simple form. So we divide it both with 3. So we will have 1 over 2. Okay, I think this is for this lecture. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next one. Bye.